can't believe they're not going to help us. Some kind of hospitality.
40,000 light years. Even if that's as far as we could go, it would still knock about 4 decades off our trip.
And the possibility exists that we could reconfigure the Matrix at that point to take us another 30,000 light years, right into Federation space.
Since they've already said no, this kind of thinking is only going to make you feel worse.
It's the first time we've been on the other side of the fence.
What fence?
The one that's made of binding principles. We have our own set of rules, which includes the Prime Directive. How many times have we been in the position of refusing to interfere when some kind of disaster threatened an alien culture? It's all very well to say we do it on the basis of an enlightened principle. But how does that feel to the aliens? I'm sure many of them think the Prime Directive is a lousy idea.
Even we think so sometimes.
I know of many times when Starfleet personnel have decided on strong ethical grounds to ignore it.
Still, there's a reason why it's Starfleet's General Order number 1. On the whole, it does a lot more good than harm.
Captain, it occurs to me that we know little about the Sicarians. We cannot assume that their first refusal is unalterable. It may be that no is simply a prelude to negotiation.
He's right. Maybe they can be reasoned with.
Maybe they want something. Maybe they'll bargain.
But what do we have to offer? They seem to have everything they need.
Stories. Stories are an important part of their culture. They seem to provide more than entertainment. They're kind of a measuring rod of values and beliefs. We have a huge library in our databanks. We could offer them the whole thing. All the great literature of dozens of cultures.
What do you think, Captain? Would they be interested?
They just might be. From what we've seen of them, they're a remarkably pleasure-oriented people. They might appreciate a gift of literature. I'll arrange to meet with Gath. As magistrate, he has the authority to make this decision.
In the meantime, I'm going to take a look at that trajector platform. Maybe I can figure out how it works.
You'll do nothing of the sort, Lieutenant. If I find this law is negotiable, I'll make every attempt to get the technology. But until then, we won't do anything that might violate their canon of laws as we understand it. That's all.
What's wrong?
I just hope she gets it.
She will.